Alright, well, welcome back everybody to yet another video. Yesterday's did not get taken down, thank God, and I uploaded successfully, so I was right at that week mark that they took my channel down. I have 90 days till that strike goes away. Let's just get right into this. There's a lot to cover, and I wanted to cover some of the Kanye West stuff that's going on, because obviously he's running, but just to get the black vote away from Biden, and then have him step down if he became president and put Trump in office. Same thing that's happening with Biden and Clinton, is that Biden would step down and Hillary Clinton would become president, or Kamala Harris or somebody like that. And Obama is also heavily involved running that as well. But he was going into abortion, and now he's divorcing his wife Kim. Completely threw him under the bus, completely bought out and sold, completely against everything that he's doing, and it's kind of sided with the globalists over this. And I love Kanye for what he's doing. I mean, political rally, very unorganized, wearing a bulletproof plate carrier, no masks, not even a microphone, and he was going into how Harriet Tubman never freed the slaves, and how she was actually basically an agent for Albert Pike and the Rothschilds, sent in so that she could free the slaves and bring them into the Civil War, because they were engineers and masons and stuff, and they were actually skilled craftsmen. That was the whole point of that, was to get them those skills onto the battlefield. So she didn't really free the slaves. And she had pictures of her holding Masonic symbols, which again, I've gone into this, how it was hijacked and turned satanic. But Harriet Tubman was a very, very bad person. Same with, there's a bunch of other guys. I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but I was just going into some of that. All of my Snapchat feed, I've just been researching it all, because they're pushing all this propaganda now against Kanye, and it's just getting more and more insane. I mean, every teenager sees all of this, and it's complete fake news, and they don't know how to distinguish it. But I was just, Harriet Tubman, bad person, just, and then there's so much stuff happening with the pedophiles, and Maxwell and all this stuff, and how she is going to be put in prison. It's just wild. So, I mean, this is literally their full attack. But the Harriet Tubman stuff really interested me, just because she didn't actually free the slaves. She was basically an agent, and then also was a spy for the North. She had a nickname. I can't remember the name now, but it meant something in a different language. It meant coffin or something. All this crazy wild stuff. Because I mean, history is just amazing. We're in this amazing life where so much stuff happens. 90 people in the state of Connecticut were found to have actually been negative for coronavirus after receiving positive tests. Again, sorry I just jumped to this, but my mind's all over the place, and I try and keep these videos 5 minutes or less. So I'm just getting right into that, but I really had to kind of talk about that because I write these the night before, and then I was just researching that today, so I had to get into it. Again, false test was shut down by Bill and Melinda Gates. It's a different test now, or it's the same one. But it was shut down by the FDA, which he also funds a lot of it. Again, these globalists get themselves to control government by their money. Money is power. I'm not even going to get into that too much. Obviously, there's so many false tests. They mark any death as coronavirus now. Anybody who tested positive, all the 15 people around them, they mark as positive as well. So it's just fraud after fraud after fraud, and the tests are false. And I said at the beginning of all this, when I knew it wasn't going to end, it wasn't just going to be 2 weeks, that they had the thermometers from China that were reading wrong on purpose. It's just fraud after fraud after fraud. Next thing. Miami, the area of Florida hit hardest by the Chinese coronavirus, is doubling down on its mask order, reportedly deploying a team of dedicated police officers to enforce these requirements. I have less than a minute left. Miami-Dade County, Carlos A. Gimenez announced the updated mask order on July 1st, requiring masks in all public spaces, inside and outdoors, throughout Miami-Dade County. The order essentially expanded on its April mask order, requiring face coverings to be worn outdoors with few exceptions. Penalties for non-compliance include up to $500 or fines or jail time. Again, I haven't worn them basically anywhere. But these are specially selected police officers who will go against this. It's not the whole police force. These are specially selected, horrible, horrible police officers that will do whatever they are told. That's all for today.